Hi guys! So today I am making for you what I call any fruit crumble, and I thought it was a good time to do it because it's August, it's harvest season, and I thought that you could just put whatever fruits and vegetables that you can find inside this crumble and have it work. And so it's cool that I did actually. I mixed blackberries with a little bit of cherry tomatoes just because they're in season. I found some amazing looking ones at the farmer's market, and it actually made a super great combo because you get kind of the tartness from the blackberries, which I love, tart desserts, but you also get that mixed with the cherry tomatoes that are not so tart but have at the same time picked up some of the flavor from the blackberries. So I'm really happy with it. It really works, and it's definitely a showstopper piece because it's really pretty as well, as you can see in the photographs. And the crumble topping that I used was actually it's a crumble topping that I had put on the site actually a couple days ago, and it's a high protein, no refined sugar, gluten-free, dairy-free crumble topping. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be horrible. But it's not. I was actually pretty surprised myself because I've been working on a lot of healthier recipes, and and using kind of those better for you ingredients don't always work, but it did work with this one. And and again, I'm super surprised that everything gelled together so well, and I'm really excited for you guys to try it because it's one of those recipes that I'm like, wow, that was really good, and it's really pretty, and I know that you'll like it. And just on a little bit more on the crumble topping, because I am so proud of it, is it's super versatile. I put it on cakes, I put it on muffins, I put it on fruit, just anything that needs a little bit more sprucing up. And the crumble is great too because if you happen to make too much of it, or if you make a double batch, it freezes really well. So I'd say pop it in the freezer. If you ever have kind of an impromptu dinner, or you have to make dessert really quickly, just throw in some frozen berries into a pan and then sprinkle the crumble topping on top, and then you have dessert. So anyways, I've said too much, but I'm super proud of this recipe. It's super yummy, and I hope you guys like it too. So let's get to cooking.
Okay, so I started off with frozen berries, and you can definitely use fresh ones, but I just thought that they were available season round. And I threw in some peaches, and then also my cherry tomatoes that I found at the farmer's market. And I'll have the recipe link to my site down below, or maybe I'll put it up to the right as well. Next, I actually only needed about a tablespoon of brown rice syrup to sweeten this whole thing up. The rest was just the berries and an oven and everything else. I put in a little bit of cornstarch, and then I'm going to throw in a little bit of orange juice, lemon juice later, but I always throw in a little bit of zest at the beginning, just so that I don't kind of waste the outside, and then also it provides more lemon flavor as well. So I squeezed about a half of a lemon into it, and it's pretty easy, so just tossed around the whole thing with a spatula. And then next, I buttered a cast iron skillet. Actually, I did it with earth balance butter, but you can do it with butter or kind of like a vegan substitute if you wanted to. And I made sure to do that really well because cast iron has a tendency to stick if you don't burn things. Anyways, I threw in all of the fruit, and then this is my high protein almond flax crumble, and I will put a link to that up or down as well. And I made a recipe of that, and then I just crumbled that over the top, and that was how easy it was. I put it into the oven at 325 degrees, I believe, and then after about 40-45 minutes it starts looking like this, and it was all bubbly and all nice. And then I cooled it, and of course now it's ready to serve. I made sure to grab a couple of those really pretty orange cherry tomatoes. And then this is, I guess, the non-vegan-y part, but you can certainly use some kind of vegan whipped cream. But the creaminess from the cream and the tartness from kind of the berries and the tomatoes worked really, really well. And well, there you have it. It's my any fruit crumble. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and remember to like or subscribe if you like these videos.